Ever seen a landlord destroy their own income just by being difficult? When my family moved in 2020, we thought we'd found a dream rental, a small house across from a quiet park, just 2 doors down from the school my kids would attend. The landlord seemed eager to get it occupied, and a friend toured it on video for us. Everything looked fine. We signed without hesitation, but the house unraveled the moment we arrived. The blinds fell off the window the first time I touched them. 2 sinks began leaking by the end of the week. A toilet seal gave out almost immediately. Each time the landlord came to fix something, he expected my husband to assist him because he wasn't confident doing repairs alone. It was annoying, but we tolerated it. Then, the garbage disposal broke, and that's when they reminded us of a hidden service fee clause. They said they had been nice not to charge us earlier and now plan to enforce it. I checked the contract, and sure enough, the fee applied to every repair, no matter the cause. Other landlords told me this was common for older homes in the area, but still, it was frustrating. From then on, the landlords changed completely. They drove by weekly to inspect our yard. If the grass looked too long or the leaves weren't raked, they messaged us. They supervised my husband fertilizing the lawn as if he were taking an exam, and every message ended the same way. If this is too much for you, we can do it for an additional fee. Inside, they nitpicked constantly. A rug was a tripping hazard. Boxes near the hallway were unsafe. The trampoline wasn't properly secured. It felt like they were searching for reasons to criticize us. Whenever something broke, which was often, they insisted we attempt the repair ourselves first. They emailed instructions, told us what tools to buy, and if our effort didn't work, they said we must have done it incorrectly. If they came over and touched the repair at all, they billed us another service fee. They also refused to let us hire professionals unless they personally approved them. 3 different pros inspected the home, and all said the same thing. The issues were part of larger structural problems. The landlords rejected every quote and instead brought in a handyman friend who did quick patches that failed within months. 2 years later, we were mentally done. We still asked about renewing the lease, and the landlords waited until the last legal moment, 11:30 p.m., to respond. Their renewal included a 25% rent increase and a clause saying we would be financially responsible for any damage they believed was our fault. Considering they already blamed us for everything, staying wasn't an option. We sent our non-renewal notice at the exact last hour allowed, and almost immediately they responded with a long list of required move-out repairs: painting, removing shelving, restoring a basement partition, replacing a non-standard door, and repairing a bathroom floor where water had seeped under the linoleum due to an old installation gap. They claimed the damage was ours, even though it clearly wasn't. They rejected every professional quote because asbestos testing was required, so I said I'd handle the repairs myself. Then, my husband had to leave the state for a funeral, leaving me with 3 kids and a massive project. That's when our neighbors stepped in. This neighborhood had become like family to us. They adored our kids, invited us over, and always checked on us. When they saw me struggling alone with repairs and moving, they immediately pitched in. One neighbor installed the bathroom flooring, another painted, kids pulled weeds, someone cut the door to size, and others scrubbed and cleaned. They refused to let us face it all alone. Even after we turned in the keys, the landlords tried to get us to come back to fix tiny things. We refused. Instead of returning our deposit, they sent a bill that exceeded it, full of charges for things that were broken long before we moved in. We let it go. But our neighbors had other plans. Anytime the landlords showed the home, neighbors casually mentioned how well we fit in and how poorly the owners treated us. Someone began tapping on windows at night, setting off the alarm, and forcing the landlord to keep his car parked there daily. Another neighbor repeatedly complained about his loud yard work until he bought quieter tools. The house sat empty for 6 months before someone finally rented it. That family moved out early too, and now, more than a year later, the house still sits empty, priced below market, ignored by everyone. Every morning when I drive my kids past it on the way to school, I see that empty yard and faded sign, and I can't help but feel a quiet sense of closure.